Chris just gearing up, ready for the ascent of Cosden Hill in the background.
Is it Everest we're climbing today?
That's the one. Here I am.
There you go. Yeah, let's see. Jeremy all ready and kitted out.
Right, let's do it.
Head to toe. All right, here we go.
So this is what tour is this? Yeah, we're good.
Yeah. Might want to move it over a little bit. You got right on the edge.
So this is Cosden Beacon. An hour into the walk, and 6 more to go. So this is this is Little Hound Tor. It's about 3 o'clock, and we're about halfway to campsite. Here I am. Chris has got stuck in a bog somewhere.
No, I'm here too. Having fun.
We don't know how to use a map and compass. This is Chris doing a bit of scouting, trying to figure out where we are, because we've no idea. But it's not raining. But we think this is Wharton Tor. Yeah, this is Chris climbing Wild Tor. No, Wharton Tor.
Hi, Mom.
Wow. Wharton Tor, 28,000 feet.
Look
Or
around.
2,800 feet. Sherpa Walker Jones on the descent of Wharton Tor, using the Spider-Man method.
Here comes
the descent.
Sherpa Smith coming down the rock. Let me back out a little bit. There he comes. Carefully making his way down the...
So here we are at the head of the Tor River, or the head of the Tor River is just up ahead of us, and we're looking for the Ted Hughes Poet Laureate Memorial, which is somewhere, but it's not much of a river, as you can see. It's getting about 4:30, and we're looking for a camp spot, but there's nothing very good down here. But anyway, we'll show you the memorial when we find it. Here we are at base camp at about 1,000 feet in the Tor Valley at the head of the Tor River, in search of the what's it called? The elusive Ted Hughes
headstone or secret
memorial for the famous poet laureate Ted Hughes. Once we've found that, we're going to sit back and
enjoy a cup of coffee.
And some chili. Here we are back at base camp. Coffee is, or the water's on the stove, and this is the Hilberg Atco, and this is the Pro Action tunnel tent. About £285 in difference in price, but really, apart from that, not much else in it. They're both one-man tents, and they both survive anything that I'll be camping in. So yeah, there we go. Anyway, coffee time. Sherpa Walker Jones, or Tracker Walker Jones, with his Navajo jeans, found the Ted Hughes Memorial, which is just over there in the distance somewhere.
Oh, click.
Right, it's 6:30, about 6 o'clock, 6:30 in the morning. It's a cold one. You can see the tents have some frost and ice on them.
Yeah.
All the water's frozen. We're just going to get the coffee on, but it's a nice day. There's barely a cloud in the sky, so we'll get fueled up with some porridge and then head off. Yeah, even the moon's still out up there. And here we are, wrapped up. Okay. Okay, so there's where we camped. Just down behind those tufts of grass. The Tor River is down there. So here's Chris walking across the moor. And we're going to head, looking happy, I'm going to head down that way, and over there is High Will Hayes, and in the distance is Yes Tor. We're going to go across that ridge and then cut down to Bellstone and hopefully pick off 10 tors on the way. This is all boggy, but it's all covered in ice as well, so it's not too bad. Well, I don't know if you can hear me above the wind, but we're on top of a tor. It's maybe Great Knee Set, but I'll have to check the map, or it may not be. Lovely view. That's where we've just come from, and we're going to head that way, which is Yes Tor and High Will Hayes. Okay, enough filming, it's too cold. Hello, so this is Dingator, and in the background is looking over towards Great Knee Set, where we've just come from, and we're now heading up to High Will Hayes and Yes Tor. So we've done about 11 miles so far, about another 5 to go. So this is High Will Hayes, very windy, and looking down, I think in the distance, probably down into where the A30 is running down to all the way across to Cornwall. So I'll turn off now, it's too windy. This is Chris climbing up to the top of Yes Tor. Still quite windy up here, but if I pan around, then you can see High Will Hayes across, and in the distance where we've come from this morning, so not too far to go, about 5 miles. So hopefully you can see this. This is the view from Yes Tor, looking down. There's I forget the name, there's a tor straight ahead of us, which we are going to walk towards there, then veer to the right and hit Bellstone Tor. I believe there's 3 tors up there, and then down towards Bellstone for a pint and a spot of lunch in a Dartmoor pub. And my glove's just blown away. And this is the view from Yes Tor, looking down towards Oakhampton, the A30, heading off in the distance to Cornwall. You can't quite see the North Cornwall, North Devon and the sea, but it's down that way somewhere, and we're out of the wind, and I found my glove. So we're now up on Bellstone Tor, or just near Bellstone Tor, and just behind where Chris is Cosden Beacon,